This is my espresso bar. Kinda meh, right? But I'm going to show you how you can still get cinematic video just by using the available light in the room. I think the biggest nuance in using natural light for cinematic video is camera angles. Here's my coffee bar setup, and the goal is to create a cinematic looking sequence from it. The first question is, where is my main light source coming from? Well, it's this window right here, which is pretty much hitting my setup at a perpendicular angle with a slight offset due to this wall and curtain here. Generally, what you'd want to remember is wherever your main light source is, you'd want to aim your camera towards that light source. So in my case, what I would do is keep my camera within this range of angles when filming. I'm not completely shooting into the light source, but this angle range with respect to my light source will likely give me the best looking results. If I happen to go out of this angle range and position my camera closer to the light source, the shots will start to look a little flat and not as interesting. Another problem you may run into is not liking your setup. My setup doesn't look that good, if I'm honest, and the solution I found is to film a lot of close-ups and tell the story that way. Okay, with this in mind, let's take a look at a few examples from the shots that I took. For this one, I wanted to capture the steam wand and some water coming out of it, so I positioned my camera right about here, and this is what I get. We have our main light direction from the left, and is creating really nice highlights on our subject right here. It's even hitting the water nicely as this angle of light refracts through the droplets quite well. Now this shot was originally shot straight on towards the bags, and I think also proves my point. It just doesn't look as interesting. But when I repositioned my camera here, the shot has more depth, more highlights. Overall, it's more interesting to look at than this shot. Now, this shot has one exception to this whole video. I actually ended up using an aperture light to add some more light to the shot. You can actually see the light right here. It has magnets on it so that I was able to attach it to my espresso machine. I added this light because in this shot, the highlight on the machine was so bright that this section of the frame was actually quite dark, especially on the grinder area. So that light helped lift the exposure up a bit. And notice that the light is pointing in the same direction as our light source, which does help also in preserving the look our window light was already giving. Alright, now this is the hero shot and also my favorite for the whole shoot. The position of the camera is shooting almost directly towards the direction of light in this case, and as a result, we get really nice highlights all over the place. We see it on the cup right here, the front plate of the espresso machine has a nice little glow to it, and the hero of the shot right here, we get highlights not only on the portafilter, but on the espresso itself too. There is a highlight coming directly from the light source itself, right here, but we also get a highlight on the side of the espresso from a reflection of the light source on the back plate of the espresso machine. So as a result, we get this 2 rim light action on the espresso liquid for the price of 1. Which is a nice plus in my opinion. So for all of my shots, with a few exceptions of course, I filmed within this angle range and simply recorded simple actions of making a flat white, and when all that was done, this is what I came up with. All right, well, I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time. Take care.